Queens, how you doing? Whoever get in here, get in here. Who don't, who don't. This is gonna be a quick message. Yo, as above, so below, as above. That's some real shit. hmm And beloved is beloved. And okay, I know I'm supposed to say this for sure. Through this journey, I have learned that many of us beautiful queens and handsome kings that are chosen one have beloved and deceased and beloved and living fathers. That's what the shit. Gods and lords. And the true chosen ones of whatever realm you in, you have learned that the biggest test is the test you don't understand till you in the position that they put you in, that situation that it doesn't matter if you're beloved in light, dark, who was on the side. Because let's keep it real, who unique motherfucker gonna um judge? I'm a judge. Another beautiful queen or handsome king for the same people I trusted to betray me, to go to another beloved and to use to help betray. This is grown people motherfucking conversation. Of a realms of when you're a real chosen, when you learn that it ain't about you upping the other person. You respect it. It is what it is. You're gonna do what you're gonna do. It is what it is. But it's a respect thing. But when you truly beloved it, there's a difference between good and nice, bad and evil. It ain't about a punk out thing. It ain't about whether it's a protection for the other person or not. Hold up. I gotta reverse and bring it back. Channel message. Mexican. I'm still call you queen. You ain't a goddess. You ain't an empress, but you can be. You gone right. You can stay gone. He can go with you. He still gotta pay you regardless because you're gone right. But you gotta go. Anyway, you know what? I'm not gonna excuse anything I say because people punish themselves for trying to punish benevolence for the message. We don't want to tell the shit. Sometimes people think because you get a channel message or you get a message that you're directing it towards them and then they got nothing to do. If you fit the shoes, then that's on you, but it has nothing to do personal when a queen, a king is doing their job, speaking the message, and benevolent above and below tired of that shit. She can go with you, but if you ever cheat on her, they'll make you disappear. So you got to make that decision. You have to walk away from your family. She do too. Y'all both gotta have a if that's what the fuck y'all want, have it, but you're not gonna have it the way you want because he's not gonna let you, baby. He's not. I don't know how long this is gonna last, but let me tell you something. Yesterday was for the first time. I know it's a king, and I mean, don't get it twisted. Chosen ones have many different things, but it couldn't be that king without that right team. That's still many are chosen, but few are picked. You understand what I'm saying? But I never felt so protected, and I know if I felt that protected, I know what's surrounded, anyways. And I got this channel message yesterday about the wolf packs and whatever, and I understand the assignment. And I see why they made me stop. Yo, I'm finna ruffle some people's feathers, but it is what it is. Kings, y'all are so amazing, especially you elders. Yeah, and I'm not gonna cry, but I wanted to. I understood that motherfucker to say today. You heard me. Sometimes we don't even understand when we're going through shit that they hear you and man, when I say you elder kings, y'all are so shit. When I said do not forget about my son, is that y'all did that shit. Y'all made sure y'all sons and my son learned at the same yo shit. Mm. When you going through the healing, shit is like so much, but then when you understand your gifts, like, yo, it's like a fucking blessing. And it's kinda like, street shit I would never disclosure. I wouldn't do some of the things you need to do because I can't promise you. But it's not it's just, you gotta understand that something. And a lot of us beloved in queens and kings, we had to, under kings, I love them. I've had a lot of kings at the beginning didn't know if they could trust me, know me or not. But they had wonderful mamas, which was very few. And if they did, they said they were elder moms or that grandma or aunt that raised them right. That they knew how to, I don't care what color, it, it was my heart. And even if they went to and asked one of those elders, they had a funny feeling. It was one of those, a lot of them, it was one of those elders that, like, no, you better keep that one on the team and keep that one away from everybody. The shit. The shit. And tonight, when I say understand the assignment, and man, it was, yo, goddesses. The old is the young is the old. Okay, so when you see them together, like say it look like a grandma and a granddaughter, or a young sister, and I'm telling you, the youngest one is the oldest bitch. Watch that young bitch. Watch that bitch. And I'm gonna tell you, this is why I love the elder kings. I'm gotta let me put it on game today, okay? I walked in the store, I didn't understand. Hey, now, some of you, this one finna ruffle motherfucking feathers, but I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. I gotta tell the motherfucking assignment. You Latino bitches and you Karens. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. The government even did it. Let's go back to slavery. They chose between blacks and trailers. This is a real fucking conversation right now. It is what it is, and you only a spiritual journey is finna fucking understand. Latinos and you're not Karens. They're kings. They're not motherfucking. They're never a queen. They're never fucking a queen. They're never a queen. But that's how them bitches mixed in between the Caucasians and the blacks and the Latinos. And now, yeah, bitch, it's time to expose. They're never a queen. There's always a. It's always a king. The kings, they like they protected and they and protected. Now I was really kind of I felt some kind of way when I was getting this download because they was like, the werewolves in the sin, and I was like, kill my motherfuckers. Like, what the fuck? But it's like a personal identity. I only can say so, but I can say whatever's on it, whatever not. You know what I'm saying? Mm, it's the heart. It's the heart. Yo, the shit I see. And yeah, you know what? I really love a real beloved. It's not about this beloved in good, this beloved in light, beloved in dark. Each realm of the kings. Let me start with the kings. Cause for the first time I seen the goddesses, but it was funny. But I'll go back to this. Let's start with the kings. Okay. I understand why it's no color base and y'all each got your own domains and y'all gonna all have to learn each color. Y'all gonna have to be like the lions, you know the lions, the what was the name of the lions? The four, was it four or six brothers that got together? Each gonna have to be like that. Real shit. Y'all gonna have to be like that. But you're gonna have to understand you're gonna have to quit killing your brothers and y'all gonna have to understand and your sons and you're gonna have to understand that you can't split up in realms. You can't split up in realms. You the shit, but why would you split up in realms without taking your son with you? Understand? hmm Let me tell you why this got us the shit today. Both daddies was there and both daddies was ready. Even though daddy I got ready, daddy already knew it was gonna be funny at the end. I only can say so much, but hey, you had to follow the assignment. It ain't about the female version of the situation is you gotta understand family members and that's my best friend or favorite cousin and everything. It's gonna be mixed up in the group. You gonna choose you gonna choose to be the benevolent goddess and break the curse? Because this is where I'm finna break it on down with the kings and the queens. The others got them. But the Karens knew that there was gonna be a goddess below, but it was gonna be on this ground, but it was gonna be a goddess of light too. She's gonna be in the, but it was gonna be both groups was gonna be mixed up. It's up to anybody's decision. It's still up to anybody's decision, but it ain't no up. It's up. It's a recognize. I'm gonna give you the perfect clue today. Two goddesses. Man, that bitch. Oh, her skin color. She was so goddamn gorgeous. It, from the wig to I had y'all spill some stuff to whatever. It wasn't about me clowning on the wig. It was about dark and light can see different things, just like she could see, it wasn't even disrespect. It was like what you had on, how dare you not dust off, how you have black on, you should have let it was, and it was me of seeing. I could see the dark. I could see why they saying that beautiful queens and y'all better quit wearing fucking wigs because the line is this, or you making them yourself to help protect other black queens because it's the line is they really want to motherfucking be you. It's the real Asian and um African and black and Mexican, like, but it's the elders that's seeing that they put y'all in that position for the kings to know that yeah, this world got mixed up of all of us looking. We all before we healed, we looked. We looked and we just assumed that shit was on our side because it was embedded in us, and we have to look at the soul, the heart, the purebred. No, you not. They was telling you don't mix with different colors. Now that was saying quit mixing with the unpurebreds. That's why Rob put me in this position of all those colors of all these kings before healed and unhealed to always have my back for them to understand it ain't about color. It's about the scent that they got the pure scent in their raw blood to understand to breathe with nothing but pure hearts. We have to bring all our generations back. It's just real shit. I'm telling you. And only people gonna be offended is people that's not pure, and I don't give a fuck because y'all try to mix it up. Karen, you was smart than the motherfucker. You was smart. Let me go on to my Latinos. Let me go on. Y'all the kings. They've always let me. I ain't trying to disrespect because there's some that out there that know it because it's your mamas and they want you to protect the motherfucker Mary, so they had just assumed that it wasn't supposed to be motherfucking unique because they was y'all better get y'all motherfucking shit together and protect y'all motherfucking mamas, daughters, and sisters. I told you. I got the channel message a long time ago that they said they was trying to trick you. They feel like that their generation is finna go. Come on, baby. I'm just trying to tell you for a friend. But the kings are known, and I'm telling you. I learned, and when I went to girls trip. My last trip I was ever to, and it was with my bougie friends, right? And I was missing exes, y'all. I got that foot, And I realized, well, I didn't realize my bestie was like, you missed the exes because your ass go too fast, and when keeping up with that bitch. I don't overspeak anybody. I don't mean no disrespect. I can read your thoughts. I know what you was gonna say before you said it. So I ain't never overspeaking you. I'm not being rude. Let's move on to the next. It mm, women goddesses ran this motherfucker. It was gonna put the two biggest ones when they least expected. Don't matter who around. There's only two people coming out. Real shit. I'm gonna fuck. You see the light just went off, right? Can't make this shit up. Can't make this motherfucker shit up. This ain't no threat. This ain't no nothing. This is like the most beloved and like the most like I ain't the only one. We got to stand in our motherfucking power. We have to protect and like I said, and I don't give a fuck if they mad or not, because they've been trying to trick kings to thinking it ain't them. No, it ain't. This is the most colorism crazy, the craziest shit in the world. I said we always gonna be tested. Malevolent, they had this was malevolent attacking malevolent, but them little whack bitches was that trying to make I, dark malevolent think, oh, well, if she said her, no, it's malevolent fathers living in bitch. Mm, don't get it confused because mm, it was kings. It was that king, that 5 stars. I heard 5 generations. This is when I got to channel message too last night, because it was the 4 kings and it was the elder. One knew, he just felt he knew. Well, it was 2, but one's a high head. But he's so fucking smart. But they wanted to make 5 generations. 5 generations. They have made the mistake of feeling like they can upbreed into. He understood the motherfucking assignment. Now I understand under the motherfucking car, the hood, fixing the transportation under because Northwest only benevolence to understand when it ain't no such fucking thing as no Northwest. Because you, you you handsome kings, you kings. That's why they was trying to mix y'all up with these Indians, because y'all own too. 5 generations. They didn't fix it. There's a difference between a Karen and what I'm talking about. I learned that living over here. Life ain't been great, but let me tell you something. One thing I am not worried about, baby, is my kids' school district. From the first one to the maybe, I know shit. The president is black, but I'm telling you, the other day I went up to the school because my baby had forgot some of y'all, and I know I just picked him up, and I remember shit. The cop was right there, and the secretary just ran out the door, and they was like, "Oh yeah, we just need to let your baby safe. Ain't nobody taking, man. Sometimes it's just yo, when raw just takes a little bit off your plate, you know." Bus driver used to be in the military with, and they and we're back. I'm all right, beautiful queens and handsome queens. This is a spiritual girlfriend. It's the best shit in the world. Y'all that's chosen is gonna choose, but you got to choose. Everybody can go with you, and I'm telling you, baby, when I say everybody can go with you, it might just be one motherfucker or your chat. You never know. Put on your seatbelts. I don't care about you, motherfucking y'all finna take yourself down. It's finna be so national anyway. But kings already understand. I'm not mad. I'm telling you. I'm so grateful to all kings. Like, there's some good and bad, but mm, for spiritually and physically is the ones that understood the assignment. So when the ones that are exposed bad, my sons still know there's y'all good. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Like, my baby gonna ask y'all today, can he go to a football game with a friend? Now, y'all, I'm a friend from other school. He don't go, yo, as a parent, you just know. Then I said, okay, well, I'll go to, where I'll go. They'll be out. Y'all, I don't care if I knew the people for element. It's just something different, I'm telling you. Even when my baby went to school, and they had to be dropped off at 5 o'clock. Yeah, another parent would have been pissed. I know part of it was to see if we live, but at the same time, don't nobody continue to do the same thing. Shit, there's some real fathers over here in this district. I'm a mom. Shit, they weren't following me. I probably made them, some of them late. It was making sure I got back, to my. There is some good people. All fucking, I've met amazing. Don't cheat. I remember when my son was leaving the store. You gotta read when you're believing it. Don't judge by a book by its cover. I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck. Like I said, Karen, I don't give a fuck. Because just like I'm talking right now about it's that grandma or something that makes sure she raised that daddy right that I'm talking about, that I wouldn't be worried about if that parent said, could he take my son? Like when my son went to yeah, I didn't have to ask the mama. The mama just added and that's her baby's birthday party. I swear it's like every 30 minutes. We okay, we ask, just out of the kindness, there's great mamas out here. hmm hmm That's why the meanest ass man in the world with the sweetest woman in the world, hmm and the craziest bitch in the world with the sweet, it can never be no other way. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Because everybody else judged those people for who they are. And the opposites took see that person for who they are. And believe me, some of us is gonna be last minute. Make the right decision. But you can that try to make them kings feel like y'all was supposed to be, and you was trying to make us queens. Y'all was mixing up between us queens, because yeah, you're right. It is, but it's supposed to be both balance. Pure soul, pure souls. Only five, but Queens, we got to protect our kings. Protect them. Protect them. I'm ending like this, that 5 generation. You don't think that motherfucker protecting them motherfucking mixed screen? Get the fuck out of here. Y'all better grow the fuck up. I swear.